Roiba matamna January ki tang 10 ne.
Top news headlines. U.S. House most likely to consider impeaching Trump this week. Bird flu confirmed in Delhi, Maharashtra. 200 birds found dead in Uttarakhand. And India now has 14 highest active COVID cases globally. A very good afternoon and welcome to Times of Manipur. You're watching the news today at 1 p.m. I'm ALBINA RIAMEI. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. And now the news in detail. The U.S. House of Representatives plans to vote on a resolution today to ask Vice President Mike Pence to invoke the 25th Amendment, a statute by which the President Donald Trump can be removed on ground of incapacitation. This comes days after Trump supporters attacked the Capitol building. As per a media report, if Mr. Pence does not invoke the statute, the House will consider impeaching Trump, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said in a letter to fellow House Democrats on last evening. Pence's apparent hesitation to invoke the 25th Amendment is highly likely. The House will seek to impeach Mr. Trump this week. There are 10 days left in Trump's term, and if impeached, he will be the first president to be impeached twice. If convicted in the Senate, Donald Trump could be barred from running for office again in the future. Delhi and Maharashtra have confirmed bird flu after samples tested positive for avian influenza. Besides Delhi and Maharashtra, the outbreak has been confirmed in Kerala, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Haryana, Gujarat and Uttar Pradesh. On alert, the central government yesterday said it has directed zoo managements to submit daily reports to the Central Zoo Authority (CZA) till their area is declared free from the disease. Delhi has confirmed bird flu cases after samples from dead crows and ducks tested positive for the avian flu. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal earlier announced a ban on import of live birds in the national capital and closure of Ghazipur poultry market, the biggest in the city. India continues to show a downward trend in the new number of coronavirus cases. With tally at 1.46 crore, it accounts for the second highest cases of COVID-19 infections globally. A media report said when it comes to the active number of coronavirus cases, India stands at the 14th spot on the global tally. Figures updated by global data tracking website Worldmeter shows. The 5 most affected states by total cases are Maharashtra 19,65,556, Karnataka 9,26,767, Andhra Pradesh at 8,84,689, Tamil Nadu 8,25,537 and Kerala 8,06,603. The report said that coronavirus cases rise unabated across the globe with over 90.6 million infected by the deadly contagion. While 6.47 crore have recovered, 1.94 crore have died so far. The US remains the worst hit country with 2.29 crore, followed by India, Brazil, Russia and the United Kingdom. However, in terms of the total number of active cases, US tops the chart, followed by France, UK, Brazil and Belgium. Manipur's COVID-19 caseload stands at 28,660 after 11 new cases were registered in the past 24 hours. As per the data from the COVID-19 Command Control Room, the fresh cases are from Imphal West, Imphal East and Bishnupur districts. With no fatality in the same period, the death toll stands at 365 as of now. The active cases are 490 while the recovery cases are 27,805. The state's recovery rate stands at 97.01%. Manipur Dog Lovers Club, in association with Veterinary Department, Government of Manipur, carried out a vaccination program for animals at Ragailong Kabuikul in Imphal yesterday. Chief Consultant of Bliss Veterinary Clinic and 4 other doctors attended the vaccination program. Manipur Dog Lovers Club and State Veterinary Department will carry out the vaccination program across Manipur in the coming days. 72 dogs and 13 cats were immunized yesterday. Now we have a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Hi guys, this is Binakan. Welcome to Aura Career Launcher, a coaching institute for NEET and foundation courses.
Let us draw principal axis. Point C like this. Let's say this is the concave mirror. Ray incident on the mirror from this point parallel to the principal axis. Now after reflection, it will pass through the principal focus like this. Now another ray.
So what are you waiting for? Join now.
Prince Tutorial Center. Admission open for the foundation course for class 9 and 10. Special features: day boarding facilities, separate hostel for boys and girls, maintaining social distancing, well-experienced teachers. Last date for admission 10 January and classes will be commenced from 12 January. Contact number 9862325768.
MTS Tutorial Center की Class 10 अमरी Class 12 Arts के revision course होजरे. Revision course की class timing 6 AM to 9:20 AM. लोइनना Class 9, 10 अमरी 12 Arts के foundation course सु लाखलिबा January की तांग तरा मथली की होजरगनी. Experience लेरबो ओजा सिंह ना ताकपी तंबिरिबा Tutorial Center ने. Mahiroi kundagi hena lawjeroi akakaba sit masingni. Foundation course ke class timing 4 PM to 7:15 PM. Akupa moral gidama contact to biro MTS Tutorial Center Sagolban Thangzam later contact number 7085 542 132 natraga 9862 192 164. Smart Tutorial Center. Admission open for revision course and foundation course 2021. For class 10, BOSEM and class 12, Science and Arts. Special fee concession for former students. Separate hostels for boys and girls. Run by well-trained teachers from Board and Council. For details, please contact Smart Tutorial Center, Singzamai Supermarket.
Welcome to our Career Launcher, a coaching institute for HSLC NEET 11 and 12 standard. We are introducing our new HSLC crash course for a duration of 6 weeks, commencing from 9th January, where we will be providing live online classes, doubt clearing sessions, analysis of previous year questions, and online evaluation. For more details, scan a QR code. You can also visit our website www.auracareerlauncher.com for registration. You can also download our app Aura EduPad or contact us to our WhatsApp number 600-9063-622 or 600-9139-770. And we have started with our registration, so what are you waiting for? Join now.
Welcome back. Harvesting of organic turmeric cultivated by farmers of Kakching Organic Producer Company under the Manipur Organic Mission Agency, MOMA of Horticulture and Soil Conservation, Government of Manipur has begun. More than 500 farmers have been engaged in collecting the organic turmeric planted at Kakching Kuman Karzing Hill. In connection to this, MOMA Project Director K. Devadatta said that there are 15 companies under MOMA and one of them is Kakching Organic Producers Company, which is doing a great job and leading in the field. He also added the yield of the organic turmeric may range from 250 to 300 metric tons. Under the sponsorship of All Manipur Football Association, AMFA, Hauka Kiam Sifai Sport Association, HKKSA, Thobal kick off a 15-day-long second grassroots football development program yesterday at the Hauka Mamang Football Ground. Our correspondent reports AMFA President Moirangthem Ratan Kumar was present on the occasion. 100 young football players will be trained under 3 coaches during the training program. AMFA also distributed uniforms to players at the event. 1996 to 1998 alumni of Churachan Higher Secondary School, Imphal, condole the demise of Moirangthem Dhir Kumar of Kongba Laikhuram Leirak. M. Dhir Kumar served as a teacher at Churachan Higher Secondary School for a long time. The students of 1996 to 1998 batch donated Rs 17,200 to the family of late Moirangthem Dhir Kumar. Under the initiative of former Minister Ningthaujam Mangi Wangu Boro Yangbi Jila Parishad member Moirang Mayum Brozan has sponsored a ground leveling and fencing work of Health and Wellness Center premises Kumbi Awang in Bisnupur district. Our correspondent reports the work has been carried out ahead of the peer assessment of selected 9 health and wellness centers by District Health Society Bisnupur. Swearing-in ceremony for the newly appointed office bearers of Villages Community Progressive Committee VCPC Yaripok Bamon Laikai was held yesterday at VCPC head office. Around 27 widows of ward number 4, 5, 6 and 7 of Yaripok Municipal Council YMC were also given assistance at the program. Chairman cum CEO of NK Group of Company Private Limited Nong Saibam Sanjit, President of VCPC L. Robindro, Officer in Charge Yaripok Police Station Muhammad Riyad Judin Shah, Councillor of YMC Ward number 5 Muhammad Dilip, Councillor of Ward number 6 MK Abdul Khalik, Councillor of Ward number 7 Ingocha Guru Ribam, and Managing Director of KM Blooming Higher Secondary School Kangabok Dr. Roman Kumar Kundrakpam attended the function. It may be mentioned that VCPC has been assisting students, sports persons, widows, poor and needy across the state. Once again, a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Admission is going on at Private Sports Academy Guwahati and Ano Football Club Guwahati. Foreign coaches will train students at the academy. Hygienic food and hostel facilities will be available at the academy, integrated with education. Those who want admission for under 13, under 15 and under 18 can contact the Academy Managing Director. Our contact number is 602-670-9279 or 7005-235-638.
Chahi khudingi position leptana puthokliba marks time classes ki CBSE amadi BOSM ki class 9 dagi 12 fawbagi foundation amadi revision course ki admission hauzare batch amada satra kundagi hena logjaroi akaknaba seat masing ni lagliba January ki tang 19 dagi class hauzaragani form thazin bagi aroi bamatamna January ki tang 19.
Teachers are really helpful and are out here to help you in the best way they can. They're not egoistic and are really helpful.
For exam preparation, Math, I recommend Markson is one of the best coaching centers.
We inculcate friendly learning environment and all the teachers here are also perfect. I recommend all my friends to come and join us. Let's create toppers.
Henna akupamarol gidama contact tobiro marks time classes Wangkhai Mahil Phom Lampak natraga Uripok near Overbridge. Contact number 879473639.
Iramdam asidasu anauba oina world class machine sizinaduna 20 steps refining eye testing facility fanghanjari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinshit Road, Imphal East.
Adomgidamakta khudongchaba asi pijari. Adomgi mit lemna test tawjari amasung adomgi chanaba chunaba lens sing amadi frame singda chada kun fawgi discount pijari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinshit Road, Imphal East.
Welcome back. The ashes of former three-time Assam Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi were emerged into river Brahmaputra at the historical Netai Dubuni Ghat in Dhubri by his son Gaurav Gogoi. The statewide program to immerse the ashes of former Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi in the rivers of every district of the state ended yesterday. On the last day of the statewide program, the former Chief Minister's son Kaliabor MP Gaurav Gogoi performed the rituals at Netai Dubuni Ghat, Dhubri, in the presence of a large gathering, including Congress MLAs Rakibul Hussain and Wazir Ali Chowdhury. Earlier, soon after the ashes arrived in Dhubri, a Shraddhanjali Sabha was organized at Dhubri Children's Park, and the peoples in large number paid rich tribute to their beloved leader and three-time Chief Minister of Assam. The United Garo Autonomous Council Movement Committee UZA-CMC of Assam has reiterated its demand for self-governance. As per a media report, the UZA-CMC demands self-governance within the framework of the Indian Constitution by creating a separate Garo Autonomous Council in Assam. The Garo community is the second largest tribe among all the tribes in Assam, who must be given the freedom to assert and determine the universally accepted principle of the right to political self-determination, said UZA-CMC Chairman Alex K. Sangma and General Secretary Thangsil Sangma at Golpara. We must have a separate autonomous council of our own to retain our social, cultural, ethnicity, identity, etc., the UZA-CMC leader said. The United Garo Autonomous Council Movement Committee has been demanding the creation of a separate council for the Garos living in Assam for the last several years. Amid farmer union protests continue against the new farm laws, the Supreme Court is scheduled to hear several pleas challenging the new farm laws and the agitation at Delhi borders today. Media reports said the Supreme Court bench led by Chief Justice S.A. Bob will hear the petitions related to farmers' protests. A number of PILs have been filed in the apex court citing law and order situation and inconvenience to the people living in the Delhi NCR region due to the protest. The discussions between the central government and the farmers' unions are yet to find out any solution to the issue. The 8th round of talks between the centre and the farmer unions on January 7 failed to yield any positive results as the government ruled out repealing the contentious law. The centre and the farmers' leaders are scheduled to hold their next round of meeting on January 15. The Supreme Court on December 17, 2020 had acknowledged the rights of farmers to non-violent protests while suggesting the idea of putting on hold the new farm laws to enable negotiations between the centre and the agitating farmers. Now we have the local newspaper headlines. The Sangai Express, Barak Makru Bridge's completion target shifted. Tourism Department hands over temple assets. Assam Assembly election in April to May. Nada's campaign to begin at Silchar like Modi's 2019 campaign. COVID recovery rate improves to 97%. The People's Chronicle, state prepares SOPs for reopening of schools. Thorough sanitization, sitting of students 6 feet apart, consent of parents or guardians mandatory. 14 new cases, 39 recoveries reported in state. Chief Minister stresses on promotion of tourism, maintain law and order. India's COVID-19 tally reaches 1,450,284. No fire spotted in Juko Range. Imphal Free Press. State's single-day COVID-19 spike falls below 15. 17 Delhi residents positive for UK coronavirus strain. Sri Sri Bijoy Gobindaji Temple assets handed over to Temple Committee. Fegokta warns to resume agitation if UZC 7 pay is not implemented. Thangta will be upgraded as fully fledged subject. Before we end the bulletin, the top news headlines once again. US House most likely to consider impeaching Trump this week. Bird flu confirmed in Delhi, Maharashtra. 200 birds found dead in Uttarakhand. And And India now has 14 highest active COVID cases globally. That's all for now. Thank you for joining us. Good day ahead.